Shit, y'all, I forgot to record. So quickly, just an update. I'm gonna move this here. So this is what happened last week. What you see these clocks. This is the alarms I put on my trading view. If you guys have Pro, you can use more than one. On a free one, you can only put one alarm. I bought the Pro. It just helps me. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend you guys. Don't get it. I only like alarms, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna spend the money to get alarms. That's it. But we didn't get that. All we had was we pretty much just went up and then we dropped. This one would have been a nice short, but it wasn't. I wanted more of a pullback, so I didn't enter. But it did drop. My top position from here, I got about 400 pips on the swing, and I'm out. So this little bullish pin bar that we have is going to be quite interesting on what's going to happen. This is a rejection from the 1.19 zone. That is very strong monthly level, as you see here, right here. It's a retest of this lower high in a way, this previous broken resistance that we had, that we didn't retest yet. So that'll be quite interesting to see what will happen. Let me just quickly connect this up. So this is the interesting part, right? It's the third touch as well. And it's interesting because it's also kind of, let's say, like over here. Well, I don't really like that zone. So if I do this here, this is zone I see, 1.265. That's a nice zone. And 1.28 is the next one. Honestly, we're not there yet. But what's interesting is we have this area right here at 1.22.5. Let's leave it like that. Okay, so that's what's interesting about EU. We have to, we have to keep that into account. Okay. That's on the monthly. Actually, there is something for you guys later. For people who want to get a simulator, there's a guy who provides it for just 25 pounds. I'm gonna try to get a reduction on that. Yeah, so you can see that we got rejected, and what's interesting about it is here. So I moved that because I don't need it. But you see this area right here, right here, right here. That's 0.3. It's perfect. That's what I had from last week. So you can see something that's really interesting. Is this area right here is being retested, right? So we have this little thing right here. So the possibilities of us actually dropping to this other area over here is also possible. 1.17. Let's try that. No, it has to be hot. 1.3. Oh. Okay, so it's possible for us with confluence to come down to this level and then bounce. So we'll have to see what happens. God, why won't it let me move it? Bloody ridiculous. But I'm just going to adjust this to 0.5 because, okay, what's going on? Okay, just because that's a stronger psychological zone. So right now, let me just take this up. And this is the weekly. So I mean, there is no reason yet for us not to continue down because we're super bearish still. We're super bearish, we're super bearish. And right now, this looks interesting, but there is no confirmation. Again, what this looks like is pretty much like this: the stop and then drop, stop and then drop, stop, drop it like it's hot. That's it. Right, so we got this zone. This is 1.20.8 that we could come up to. Most likely, I'm going to readjust this zone to our most weaker market structure, 1.2, 1.8. Sorry, goddamn. And that could be our possible lower high target before continuing down and then bouncing. So that'll be interesting. I'm gonna just hide this away. Don't want to overcrowd my beautiful chart. But yeah, I'll be waiting for those zones. Honestly, I just want lower high. If we want to go down, just give me a lower high. Speaking of which, I should actually add alert. So this is how you guys do an alert, by the way. If you guys never knew, it'll send me an email saying EURUSD is crossing this horizontal line. Horizontal meaning just like touching it, but it wasn't adding. Okay, there it is. I got my alarm set. So now I'm just gonna simply wait. That's it. And now I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. Quickly have a look in the market structure. Readjust this, obviously. And what this does also is readjust my alarms to that level, right? Okay, we have this zone. This would be interesting. So actually, to most recent market structure, I do want this zone first, and then I can plot in the next zones. Obviously, we have this one that I want tested 1.22, and then we have this key one right here, 1.24. So that's what I see. Besides that, it's just going to be down. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. But in all honesty, you can see visually. How do I change this to, okay, if we go to line, it kind of looks like a straight line almost, you know. If you go to the daily, you see what I mean? It's a tick, tick, tick. There is no proper pullback. You see how this has a pullback and a pullback and a pullback, a nice pullback. It doesn't show it, right, too much. Okay. So that's what I'm aiming for, a pullback. And those areas that I'm looking for are those areas for a pullback. So again, you know, feel very naked without this line here. Beautiful rejection from 1.24. This candle right here to that short. I mean, I should have actually kept that one position open because I still feel like we're going down. Well, what can you do? Sometimes you're an idiot, but most of the time, the best thing to do, guys, is secure those profits because that's what matters. Securing those profits matter more than anything else. So obviously, we can go here and then drop to the next zone. Just look on daily. This thing won't let me move anymore, so I can't help you guys with that. We'll go here and then drop. But at the same time, what could happen after is pretty much we could go up like that. Let me just kind of make it a bit more parallel. And then we have this support, right? So if we break this resistance, we'll probably come around here, let's say, or around here, but I'll just do the higher one. Go up, we break this lower high that we have. And then from here, we retest. This is what I see if we want to go bullish, right? This area, then I'll be looking for a bullish. And then we go up. And maybe we go up higher or next, but I'll watch here. So this area, either we come back and retest and go up, or we come all the way back down. So looking on the daily, let me quickly look. So it's entirely possible, actually, for us to go all the way back down. Obviously with market structure, not just poof up. But all I'm trying to say is these levels are possible if we break this. This is the key area right here on if we want to go up or down, right? So first we have the up and down. And I wouldn't be surprised if it just goes down. You know, it's possible. Things have happened like this before. Then we can have the one that goes up, right, to go be bullish again, or it can be here, where it pretty much retests this key zone. I'm going to actually highlight this zone because I find this as a key zone on the daily. On the daily, you guys can see this is pretty much an area that has been not retested properly. So this zone right here will be a very key in my opinion. So if we do have that type of pullback, that's a zone I'll be looking for. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Oh God. Like I said, we have an overextended drop, in my opinion. And in my opinion, we need structure. You know, if it keeps going that way, I might as well quit. I don't see it just dropping with the news. There's no news this week that tells us we're gonna drop and get more bullish. And if P was bad, let it play out, please. Fuck's sake. I mean, okay, let me just, you know, like people talk about indicators here. But like I don't need to look at this to know that it's probably oversold. If I'm wrong, fuck me. Okay, well, it's pretty much just lingering there, but still kind of oversold. Let me see on daily. Definitely oversold. You see, I don't need to look at the damn thing to tell me that's oversold. Like people looking at this, probably where are they short? It's like, oh look at me. Oh, I'm oversold here, mate. Let's buy this bitch. Boof. You know? That's why when I say if you're using like this already tells you it's a straight line, man. It's a fucking straight line. Ain't gonna go far. I mean, this thing was a fucking straight line, pretty much. Remember when I missed it? I missed it from here. No, actually, I think I was something here. No, wait, I wasn't even there. Hell, what am I on about? I don't know. Screw it. But what I'm trying to say is we don't need indicators to tell you that this structure is overextended. There is no structure. There's just a line. So this would be my ideal situation, actually. I'm gonna add alerts on all these. For me, EU is a very nice pair at the moment. Like gold at the moment, and UJ is a bit. But for me, yeah, there you go. EU looks very nice. But yeah, that's for me, guys. Hope that helps. And yeah, thanks.